What money lesson did
Money
we
lesson.
learn too late? Fantastic question. Go, go, go.
Heavily layered, but yes, I think I would start with investing first. Like we talked about in a previous episode, I had this weird idea that investing was just like spending,
Yeah.
and risky. Like you could lose it all.
Right.
But there are safe investments to make, and just understanding compounded interest.
Yeah.
If you could understand that.
Yeah.
And then basically just understanding how money works. I wish somebody had told me from the beginning how money works, and then I would have seen the scam that it really is,
Right.
and then seen how to program myself out of it. Because it's only until you really see the problem that we're trying to solve do you really get into and really invest with confidence.
Sure.
Because before I had this crazy idea of like, cash is king, put
Sure.
cash in the bank and all that,
Yeah.
not realizing just how it works,
Yeah.
And then once you see how the sausages are made, right?
Yeah.
You can't go back. You just can't go back. So I wish I learned how money worked, and I wish I learned by that I would have learned how to invest.
Right.
We each give one.
Uh-huh.
Right? You want to?
Sure.
Mine. That's a perfect one. I'll add another one. I wish that my family, and my family meaning my parents, I wish we talked about money more.
Yeah.
I
Same.
wish we were not afraid to talk about it. I wish we
Wasn't
would.
taboo.
It was taboo at the dinner table. No one ever talked about it, and it's unfortunate that we just didn't. That's how it was back in their generation,
Right, right.
and it reflected on us.
Right.
And now that I'm telling my family we should talk more about it, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's great to talk about wages.
Right.
It's great to talk about allowance. It's great to talk about investing. Don't be afraid to talk about money.
Do you have lines? I mean, do you have boundaries on that? Because I guess what I'm getting at is what people are trying to avoid. I'm just playing the devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Is what people are trying to
Good.
avoid is when you share, let's say, your salary. There's a mental picture they have. People categorize you straight
Right.
away.
Right. Right.
Great
Right.
question.
How do you
Great question. Well, for my daughter, because she's in marketing, and she does get hosts to. You might get a call, by the way, because I'm out of town and you're gonna do a health hosting. But she knows my salary as far as how much I charge for hosting. So, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Nice.
He needs to know the ins and outs of it. Like this event, I'll charge for this. This event, I might do it for free because it's
Right.
a campaign I believe in.
Right.
So I want her to know the ins and outs of my industry and how much I get paid, and then
Right.
what do I do with that money once I get it? Do I, 10% goes into investing, the other
Sure.
goes into groceries,
The budget.
yes,
The budget of it all.
So to answer your question, yeah, I'm absolutely
transparent?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's nice. Yeah. Well, no. Well, so my dad was like a banker all his life.
Oh,
right?
God.
So his exposure is just really to like banking, and then my mom naman was more of the entrepreneur. So she was more business minded, more. So there really wasn't a space for the investing mindset, which I kind of fell into na lang later in life. And I wish I had known early on that you don't need to be a successful business person to be able to invest. Like
Correct.
you can start where you are right now, no matter how small, and you can build from there. Like I thought you needed to get to a certain place first.
You
and
can put
need to be-
$2 an
need to
hour.
be-
Exactly.
I'm putting $2 an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah, yun na nga. Yun na nga.
you don't need to be rich to start investing.
You don't. And you need to break that mindset na parang, oh, when I have when I have 10,000, when I have this thousand, or I have 20,000, when I have, 100,000, I'll start investing now.
Nope.
No,
never gonna happen.
What you do with the small, you do with the big, right? So if you learn how to invest with small amounts, you can scale that. Some of it is there's a cost to learning how to invest also.
Yeah.
There's a cost to learning which markets, which asset classes do I want to be in? Do I want to be in a bond? Do I want to be in a fund? Do I want to go all in on Nvidia? There's a lot to learn.
There's so much.
There's so much to learn. Right?
And at that stage, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
At that stage, it's really not about the money. Yes, it is, but it's about forming habits.
Yes, you're
Good
building the
habits.
discipline.
Yeah.
Correct. Correct. So, yeah. So I wish I'd learned parang sooner. Parang, okay, you can just start a little, start a little, start a little, start a little. And then,
I also learned one other thing that I wish I learned earlier about money was how to use debt properly, because debt is such a
ay, ang galing mo.
it's a 4-letter word, diba?
Yeah.
And because
debt.
irresponsibly, well, it's like fire. You use correctly, you cook food,
Right.
you warm your home,
Or you can burn a
it's
house.
or you burn your house down, right? So but I was always like, oh, stay debt free,
Yeah.
debt free is the best. And it makes sense because in your limited understanding, like put money in the bank, stay debt free. But no, understanding leverage, how to leverage debt.
Yes.
Because we are living in a debt-based economy. So if you're trying to use your own money and not leveraging debt, I wish I knew that. Because
Yeah.
then you'd understand the responsible use of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct.
If you can get rich using
Other
other people's
People's money.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
100%.